Good morning! Welcome, one and all. How are you all this Saturday? How lovely to have your company. Did you all sleep well? Some of us are coming a bit dreary-eyed this morning because it was hot. Poor old Snoop is in his chariot and he keeps looking as if to say, can you all just shut up? I was up at God knows when with Mum. He keeps getting me up early to come to work. He's got his own clocking in card now, you know. So welcome to...
He's on the holiday rota.
Oh, he's on the holiday rota. Look, is there? There he is. Hi. Morning, Snoop. Wave, everybody. Just a minute. He's waving. Just a minute. He goes, hello. Good morning. There we go. He's in the production seat this morning with his mumsy, Amber. So... here we are at Highlight Crafts live shopping on a Saturday morning. I don't know what's in that coffee, but it's certainly done something. Here we have our lovely Hannah on camera this morning. Yeah, oh, we did get it eventually. Our lovely Amber, don't chuck anything across the studio. No. Ooh, there she is. And obviously you've seen our lovely director, Snoop. And I am here, not on my own, but I have the GNU Stephanie with us.
I'm just doing my first demonstration, if you'd like to see. This is how you put on your lippy.
Yeah, as you can tell, really smooth. So... you can watch us on Facebook and Instagram because we know that you're all there already. But for you new viewers that have only just come across us and found us, if you are on those social media platforms, how do you shop? It's super easy. On the screen at the moment, the lovely Amber will cycle through all of the products that are on the show. In big, bold capital letters, it says Shop MCS. Now, for you, those that aren't aware of what MCS, it means My Craft Studio, okay? But Shop MCS is the code to type in the comments. Now, once you've typed it in the comments, where you're all saying hello, because there's quite a few of you in with us this morning. We've got, oh gosh, there's loads.
Gosh.
Barbara, Ria, Doreen, Sue, Crafty Lou, Alison, Veronica, Lorraine, Deborah, Tricia, Davina, Chris, Linda, Jean, Eleanor, Helen, Marion, Rachel, Miriam, Anne, Daphne, all of you are here. Thank you, guys. It's such a pleasure to have your company. So for anybody that is new, and we have new people come across us all the time, you need to type in that shop code in the comments below. Shop bundle. Once that goes into the comments and you send it off as a message, you will then receive a message from Highlight Crafts in return that says thank you very much for your order. When you're ready for checking out these loveliness goodies that we've got on the show for you today, all you need to do is click on one of those messages you've received from us. Within there is a link. Click on that link. It goes whoosh, straight to your website, to our website.
What does it do?
Whoosh.
Does it make a noise?
No, I'm sorry. Does it go bang? Honestly. Bang! It goes bang, and there's your shopping basket in front of your very eyes, like as if put the doodad on. Bang! There we go. That's what happens when you check out. Doesn't. I'm sorry. I wish it did. So you go onto the website, you log in and you check out. But please remember to log in. If you're not logged in, you won't get any of your benefits, okay? Now, if you're not members, please become a member. It doesn't cost you anything, and we give you all of the benefits, like discounts. So all the prices that are on the counter this morning that Amber's been cycling through, even if you are a brand new member, you already get 5% discount off of your basket spend. How good is that? And if you get your basket above £35 when your discounts have been taken away, you also, we will pay the postage for you. How about that? That's good, isn't it? So, and then of course, you can watch us on the YouTube if you need us on a bigger screen. Turn sideways, Amanda, and breathe in. Because at least I keep the kids away from the telly, don't I? So, the big screen, and then...
And Daphne's saying, what has Amanda had for breakfast?
I've had my Weetabix. I have. Actually, me and Snoop, we've had our breakfast together, didn't we, kid? We had a biscuit. And then...
You didn't eat one of those dog biscuits?
I didn't. No, I had one of my biscuits.
You've got... Did you sleep in those ears?
No, I've put them on this morning.
Oh. They've grown overnight.
Did you not know that they're rude? They're part of me. I've had them made special so they never leave my head. So, if only I'd do that as well. Snoop's agreeing. He likes them, don't you, darling? And then, of course, you can go onto our website now. I believe out of everywhere that you can shop, the website is the place to be. highlightcrafts.com. It is amazing. So when you log on to there and open up the website, you can go to live shopping. And all you need to do is click the video that is on there at the moment, press the play button, and you can watch us live, which is fantastic. However, shopping is a little bit different on the website because while you're looking at your screen, all of these lovely goodies are actually listed down the side of the screen for you to scroll through. You click on the one that you're wanting to pop into your basket and you just add to basket. No.
You did.
I've not done the website. I did YouTube.
Oh, right. Shall we look at some samples?
So, and then you check out. All right, let's look at the samples. In other words, shut up, I think that meant. Look at these, guys. We've brought you some fabulous characters. Yeah, come round. I'm taking my coffee over here.
Oh my God.
What happened then?
Snoop.
Did you bring my tea for me, please? What happened to that?
I've left it in there.
Oh.
Bear with me a minute. I'm just going to go. No, it's okay. I'll fetch it.
Thank you.
I'm going for tea. Does anybody else want a drink while I'm not in here? No.
Yeah, Daphne would like a coffee.
Daphne would like a coffee. Anything that in particular?
June would like a tea, no sugar.
Okay.
Amanda is mad as a box of frogs, just so everybody, if you weren't sure, now you know for sure. But do you know what? She is one of the nicest people. We can talk about her while she's not here because it's Saturday and we do stuff like that, don't we? Last night she went shopping with our lovely Hannah, and do you know the most important thing? She was so excited this morning when she bought presents for Snoop. That was her thing, was she bought loads of presents for Snoop. She's just so lovely. I'm going to show you the dies and everything that you're getting in this collection because it is absolutely stunning. So let's take a little look at what you're getting. And oh my goodness, I think, Amber, you might have need to tell us and work out how much stock we've got because we're not sure we've got enough. Hannah and I got a little bit worried when we came in because we were sort of, are we going to have enough? And let me just share with you while we're looking at these, and I'll go through them in a bit more detail in a minute. We've got this beautiful collection for you, and it is I think this is probably the cutest one that we've ever done, and it is so fabulously gorgeous, and the scenes in here are just stunning. And what is so lovely about it is with the collection you can actually build your complete cards and scenes. And look at this, if you got those little wobblers, look at the wobble. This is the perfect one for those little wobblers. And I'm just sharing with everybody how gorgeous these are.
They are beautiful.
And on Saturdays, guys, we have it. It's very casual here. It's a little bit of fun. We do always, pretty much always. Well, no, we always end up laughing. But we've got an hour and a half of showing you everything. So we're going to show you on Minecraft Studio. We'll talk about the SVGs, and I'm going to do some die cutting. I've got demos here, look, demos to do for you, because I want you to see how gorgeous they are. But the cards themselves, our DT, have done an amazing job with this collection. They are absolutely stunning.
Aren't they?
Now, we always take a couple of minutes at the beginning of the show to let everybody join us, because it takes you a few minutes to join us. So welcome if you're just watching us for the first time. If you are, please say hello in the comments. But our lovely Amanda's printed some of this on some of the cardstock we've got on the show. Look at this. Isn't that going to be, that's going to be stunning as a background. Look at them.
It
I
almost
love
looks
them.
like the Northern Lights are there, aren't they?
It does.
Looks
That
like
could
the Northern
be-
Lights.
That could be actually in Iceland, couldn't it?
Yes, they've got it where Father Christmas is.
It might not be the Northern Lights. It might be a cucumber greenhouse. Well, that's a story I'll tell you.
That's a story. Yeah, I'll let you tell me that.
I'll tell you that later on this morning. So, but look at these lovely, lovely scenes that we've got. And you printed onto here, didn't you? I thought, imagine that as your background, your glitter card.
Isn't it lovely?
Look at this one.
It's your fireplace.
How gorgeous is I love that it's soft and subtle in the background.
Yeah.
So then you would be then able to then put the stronger colour in front of it.
Look at that.
That would look stunning. Amanda, should we tell everybody what you've got in this collection?
Yes.
Should we, guys? Thank you for joining us this morning. Super busy and loads of you joining. We'll say a few more hellos in a little while.
Will do.
But yeah, it's a real pleasure to have your company. And Amanda, thank you for my tea.
You're welcome. I left the tea bag in out to make you another one.
Oh.
The tea bag's not in that one.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Stephanie has really weak tea. So here we have the collection. You are getting on the just wonderful characters. But first of all, here at Highlight Crafts, we've got like a formula that we try and give you. That we give you the characters, but we also give them a home, and also enable you all to make a story with them as well. So at the top, you've got the wreath, and you've seen just how big that wreath is. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Then on the next one down, look at these little characters. Aren't they just amazing? There he is with his little, is that Sparkle?
Sparkle and Sprinkle.
Sparkle and Sprinkle. And then you've got Giggles. I love Giggles. It reminds me, I'm a bit of a Giggles, I think, bringing presents and stuff like that for everybody. Then on the next one down, look, she is stunning with her ice skates. I love her dress. Absolutely everything about this means glitter, and we all like getting the sparkle and things out, and we do have sparkle and shine on the show for you all as well to embellish your cards and your creations. And then, then we've got, you're loving this, I've just had a little update from our Amber. We've got our lovely birdies. Look at them with the little hats on. I wish birds did fly around with little hats on like that. I'd like to live in that world with little birds and the little woolly hats. That'd be really cute, wouldn't it? Aren't they adorable? So that is your whole collection. So you've got your characters, you've got all of your little friends, you've got your storytelling, and somewhere to actually home everybody, which is fantastic, which is that wreath. And then you're also getting in the bundle. So we are approaching 10% already, guys. This is what you're also getting in the bundle. Do they get the SVG as well, Amber? Let me move that one out the way. So you're going to get your Minecraft Studio. Now, your Minecraft Studio gets you all the icons and all the imagery. Now, they're all broken down a little bit for you. So with some of these, you're going to get a stocking and presents, and that is with Giggles, but we've separated them out. They are a little bit bigger on here, and you also get the alternate colourways because they are in red and they come in that beautiful blue. Then the next one from there, those are your reflections for your die collection, again in multiple colourways. Then you're also going to get included the Digistamps. Now, working with your Digistamps on Minecraft Studio is super, super easy. Again, being able to snip out, you can do your masking off techniques as well and build scenes. In addition to your Digistamps, these are your scenes. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? And these are all landscape. And then one of my favourites, this is your background textures. And they're all knitted jumpers. We like doing a bit of crocheting. We like our yarn, don't we, Hannah?
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? So all of that is coming to you. So you're going to get your bundle and the Minecraft Studio download. So that's where you're going to get your alternate colours and all your scenes and your backing papers for $49.99. Now that is the saving price, but remember at checkout your prices will come down again, which is fantastic. And this is a brand new launch, guys. We're already giving you huge savings, which is fantastic. Aren't they adorable? They just are adorable. When you look at some of the characters, the wreath, this one, let me share with you this one. Look at what you can create.
Are they baubles?
Yeah.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Look at that. Now that, I'm going to turn it to the side. I want to share with you, look at the dimension and everything that is on there. And that is our lovely Vicky. I thought it was a Vicky one. There you go. Look at that Vicky's done. So layering up that beautiful wreath, not even snipping into it, just rotating it and sticking it on top of each other. And then putting that beautiful one of the reindeer and her little friend. Ah, aren't they just stunning? Absolutely lovely. These are beautiful, beautiful. And then they'll become heirlooms. You'll get them out and put them on the tree year after year after year. Absolutely gorgeous. Are you pinching? You've been in the background. I've seen you. I saw you over my shoulder that you were borrowing stuff.
Can I just share a top tip from Alison?
Absolutely.
Alison says she's got a tip. She said, I've bought another 2 memory sticks that she's putting all her downloads on so that I know what's on them. I bought some old-fashioned luggage labels and she's tied them through the little hole at the top of the memory stick and writes which collections are on them. That is a brilliant top tip.
It really is.
Can we have some confetti for Alison, please?
Confetti for Alison.
That is amazing. Alison, congratulations for sharing that, because that is fabulous.
More confetti again.
More confetti. Woo.
£1 every time you click this.
Pardon?
That is £1 every time you click this.
It isn't.
What?
It's £1 every time you click it. Amber hasn't had she's in a really mischievous mood this morning. She hasn't had much sleep, so we're all now suffering the consequences.
Well, let's say a few more Junes. I'm just going to say a few more hellos. June's on the M62 this morning.
Oh!
She's watching us while she's on there. I hope she's not driving.
I was just going to say, June, I hope you're the passenger.
Crafty Lou says, what a brilliant idea. Lou Gumtree, good morning to you. Wendy, good morning. Jojo, good morning to you. Alison said, Alison's our tip. Thank you. Our lovely Daphne says she loves Twinkle, Sprinkles and Sparkle. And Annette said she ordered these and checked out before the show. The dies are beyond cute. Karen, good morning to Amanda. You make me you laugh. I love Christmas.
You're welcome, Karen.
Good morning, our lovely Carol Lewis and Snowy. Good morning to you, Margaret and Marie and Tracy. Good morning. And who else have we got? Barbara B, Davina. Now Davina's got a story. Oh. So we need your stories today, please. This is what Saturdays are about. They are. We're going to do lots of demos. We're going to share loads of ideas with you, but we also need your stories. So Davina, when I was young, my parents kept catching me sat with our dog munching on a bonio. I've always wondered what they taste like.
Oh, I've tasted them.
Have you?
Yeah.
What do they taste
Just like wheat treats.
Oh.
There's got no particular... I've not tried the gravy bones or anything like that, but they just taste like wheat treats.
Why did you taste it?
I just thought I'd have a go. So, well, the dogs eat them.
Yeah, but the dogs eat all sorts.
Yeah, well, I had a
gosh,
go. My brother does as well. We have, it's like, well, if it's good enough for the dog, it's good enough for us. Yeah.
Our dogs at the moment, because we've got lots of fallen fruit in the garden. Oh my dear.
That picture you sent me last night.
They're bad smells.
So what are they not drunk? Eating rotten food? They'd be absolutely...
Not rotten. They're just fallen.
Oh.
they're eating all the plums. They look, because the plums are really sweet, so they're eating the plums. Worry about the pips. Carl keeps going and picking them all up, but they're falling faster than I think they know how to shape the tree. And then the other thing is yesterday. So last night, Darcy comes in and she's got feathers poking out of her mouth. I'm like, great, what have you done? What have you done? And at the moment, we've got some rooks nesting in one of the trees. And we have a lot of very fat pigeons. Well, we don't have a lot. We have a few less than we had because the rooks are using them for breakfast, dinner, afternoon tea, supper, and I think they're having midnight snacks too. So our garden is covered in feathers, and one of them must have been disturbed and left a little bit. That all they leave is the feathers, literally. The feathers. So the gardener's got a carpet of little white feathers all over it, and it is literally, there's loads of them, Hannah, isn't there? Yeah. So Darcy must have found something. She came in covered in feathers, but it was Betty that cleaned up. Oh, she smelled horrible. She properly did.
She was hijacked, wasn't she? She was set up. It wasn't me. I didn't have it. She was set up.
She was. Oh, Marina, I hope you feel better soon. She's been up all night with the asthma. Oh, this weather's not good.
It's
not
awful.
Good, is it?
Bless you.
Listen to this. Oh, Mandy, you are so funny. I know somebody else that does this. So this is our lovely Mandy. She says, I don't need any more Christmas collections. I don't need any more Christmas collections. Oh, I don't need any more Christmas collections. Oh, I just bought another Christmas collection. Oh my goodness, guys, you are so funny. You're what keeps us entertained. Right, should we have a quick look?
Do you want me to go down the counter, or do you want to look, show and tell?
Well, can we do some boards in case people miss them? Is that all right?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So so I'll show you these. So, and then and I've got these specially because there's a few things here I need to share with you as well.
Lovely.
So look at these. They are stunning. Our Amanda's done these and they're just beautiful. And I love that wreath there becomes a bigger wreath if you want it to. It also, you can actually put the little birds inside it. How cute are they? But this is my favourite. It's been used as the foliage in the forest. How clever is that? Just a little bit of the wreath and it's the foliage in the forest. I love it.
Beautiful.
It's super, super easy to use and it looks amazing. Right, then you're getting the little birds. Now, these little birds aren't just to put like that. If you've got any of these little wooden birdhouses, you'll find them on the website. But wouldn't that look amazing on the mantelpiece with battery tea lights in it?
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. It's
She's
gorgeous.
used the little trees from yesterday.
Oh, yes, look at these little trees.
Look how cute they are.
Oh, that's our lovely Lou Patton made that one. So there we go. And now also this outline die. So with each of these, you're getting the outline die. And this is a perfect example of why you need it. Because with all of this greenery, those little birds would get lost. But it makes them pop. It makes them really stand out because you've got that outline going round them. So you've got the outline die. Then we come into our little characters. Now, when you look at the MCS, you're going to see, and you've probably noticed in some of the finished samples, you're going to see her in a different colour. So we haven't just got one colourway, we've got different colourways. And then this one, I mean, this is just crying out for glitter, but also our little wobblers. Look at these. How cute is that? It's just, and look at his little face. When I was a child, probably very, very young, my dad lived in a place called Madeira. That's for you to build on. Thank you. and he drew me a little character like that. He was away for a whole year, living on an island, and he drew me a little character like that. And I found it, my mum had kept it, and I found it about 4 or 5 months ago, and I put it somewhere safe.
You can't find it? Oh,
I was looking the other day for all, not just that, but some other stuff with it. I can't find them. They're there, but I can't find them. I don't know what I've done with them. And then, look at this one. This is the scene ready to build on. So I'm just going to show you these lovely cards, and then we'll take a look at the MCS. But I just need to show you this one. This is our lovely Kath Westwoods, because this is a perfect example of how card shapes make the difference. So this is one of our card shape cards, and look at that. So there's the houses in the background, and when you pull this down, the houses are also in the skyline, so it's ready for Santa to fly over the sky. Isn't that a clever card? And that is what, so you've got some real clever things with this collection. You can work it with 3D, like this, and you can put 3-dimensional elements in and create almost gifts. I could imagine that at a craft fair, could you?
yeah, absolutely.
You can take your card shapes and use clever design to make it work really, really well. And then do things that were a surprise, a little bit of something unexpected, but also a little bit of the expected as well. So I love the fact that there's so much you can do with this collection. We've got some really, really great samples for you, but we've also got some really fab demonstrations. Amber, would you like me to do the Minecraft Studio on the computer, or yes?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do it on the board? Should we do it on the boards first?
Well, let's look through it and we'll click.
We'll have a look over there, and then we'll come back for a quick demo.
So, back over this way. Now, can we do, is it Minecraft Studio, or are we doing...
Separate, so then we can do it one by
Right, the SVGs. Right, okay, let me share with you the SVGs, okay? Now, I very often look at all the SVG cuts that you get in there, okay? So if you're looking at the blue image, you can see that you also get the detail line cuts in there, as well as the imagery and also the matte layer that they're all sat on. However, I say this quite a lot, and I'm sorry for repeating myself, but also I'm not, because I want to tell you how much quantity that you get in on here. So a lot of the time you can go anywhere on the internet and buy an SVG file, which is wonderful, okay? However, you're only getting a cutting file. With our SVG files, we give you everything and more besides. So not only do you get the cutting files, you also get the detail as well, okay? But we don't stop there for you. We also give it you in 3 different sizes, okay? So we give you something that we classify as the original, which is the die size, and depending on the tolerances of the die, whether we do a large and an extra large, or you get a large and a smaller one, okay? So you will always get the 3 sizes, but it will always have the original. Not only are you getting the 3 sizes, you also get everything in a reverse reflection as well, in all 3 sizes, which is fantastic. So now, with a reverse reflection, you can put them back to back and have 360 and have vision all around your projects and not worry about what's happening at the back. And also, you've got the different aspects of viewing each other as well. On top of that, we're also going to give you the decoupage elements where we can. So we even do all the fussy cutting things for you, again in the 3 sizes, and also again in the reverse reflection. But you get the colourways as well. Everything that you need to actually create is given to you in the SVG download. All of the artwork, you get everything. You're not just a cutting file that you cut out and have to start colouring in yourself. You're given all of it, and in multiple different formats for you to be able to work with. But then obviously with the scan and cut, it doesn't stop there. You can resize it yourselves. So how about that? So that for $16.99 is a lot, okay? You're getting an awful lot for $16.99, which is fantastic. Then, of course, you saw earlier, I flicked through the Minecraft Studio. So with the Minecraft Studio, you get all the lovely details, the images and the icons, which is fantastic. So I love the fact with Minecraft Studio, you are now the designers, okay? And along with the SVGs and the Minecraft Studio, you are the designers. You can make your home decor, upcycling, etc. It's amazing. Those are then all of your reflections if you've gone for your dies. You're going to get all the digital aspects as well, so the digi-stamps. Or some of you may remember them as no stamp required. That might have been a thing, but that's what they are. Then we're giving you those beautiful scenes. Now, there's lots of different ideas working here, because not only, oh, wouldn't you love to come down in the morning and that be your living room scene with a roaring fire? And so we've got indoors and outdoors. Look at that, with the skating rink as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we don't stop there. We're going to give you some backing papers, lovely textured ones. Now, all the colours that are in this have all been picked specifically from the artwork. So it all marries and matches beautifully. So that is Shop MCS for that one on its own, and that's $12.99. However, going for both of them together, because they work beautifully together, they really do, is Shop Digital, and you can already see on your screen the saving that you're going to get. So you're getting both of them, both formats, all of the artwork for $19.99, and with it being a digital download, it's instant. Okay, so what happens is when you buy a digital format, you purchase it, and at checkout, after checkout, you'll get an email. So check in your emails, and in that email will be the link for you to click and download your digital aspects. Okay, I'm going to say, because it's MCS and SVG, there'll be two links. So just click on both of them, your MCS and then your SVG will download, which is fantastic. And of course, on the show, we've got those incredible 2-pack of USBs. So if you are wanting to expand your digital library and you're running out of space on your USBs, that's the way to go. Shop USB, $14.99, and they are 8 gig, and it's a twin pack, okay, which is fantastic. So
Amanda, could
yes,
you show everybody the fairy doors? Because
I can
you imagine that wreath
on
made
the fairy
miniature on a fairy door? That
Absolutely.
would look amazing, wouldn't it?
So shrink it down, a little tiny wreath on the door, but then also think about putting it with your tree.
That would be.
So you're making a scene.
And make fairy light and put fairy
lights
in
your tree. Fairy lights in your tree, little Christmas lights in your tree. You've got your fairy door. You've got your little characters. You've got the wreath on the door as well. How beautiful is that? And then, of course, with Giggles, you've got the stockings and the presents. So you could fill the tree with stockings. You could have all stockings hung in the tree and piles of presents at the side. Aren't they beautiful? Now, these are a silly, silly price. So for a 3-pack of the wooden doors made from wood, they're already prepped. It's lovely, clean, ready, raw wood for £7.50. They're going to make beautiful, absolutely stunning. And also...
For 3?
£2.50
each?
Yeah, that's all they are.
Before you discount?
That's before you discount.
Wow.
£7.50 for 3 doors, which is brilliant. Now, I've done this before, and me and one of my nieces, Kerry, did this. We had little doors at the skirting board when the kids were little, and just in a couple of places in the house, and they were the fairy doors, and we had them on the skirting board with stuff stuck around outside of them, so it was like shh when you had to walk past them, because you didn't want to disturb them because they were inside in their houses. So that's another little thing that you can do with those doors. But so they are £7.50 for all 3. Then have
they gone?
Doors have gone.
Oh, guys, I'm so happy for you. You're going to love what you can do with those.
Fantastic. Absolutely
Yeah.
love those. Now, we still have a few of the trees, but again, some of this is limited stock that we've actually already got on the show. Now, these trees, you're now getting 4. It's a 4-pack of the trees for £10. Now, turning these into your Christmas advents as well would be lovely. Also, little circles with your family, make it into a family tree. So put little photos on here. Remember the other day we had on those lovely little charms? Hang the charms in the tree as well. And I actually quite like this as an earring display. So if you do your jewellery, you could actually have this as an earring display, or even on your own dressing table to hang earrings and jewellery on as well. They're stunning, and all for £10. £2.50 each again. They come as a two-part.
How much?
£10.
Four for £2. For £10.
Yeah.
What? That is. I
I know.
It's already allocated.
Pardon?
10% already allocated.
Oh, they're going quick. And they're dual. So if you want to keep it flat, absolutely you can. If you want to put these into shadow boxes and make family trees that way and keep them as memory things, absolutely you can. You don't have to use the stand. However, you do get the stand and you literally slot one into the other. Now imagine getting that out as a Christmas ornament every year, year after year. Maybe you have this tree as a memory tree.
You could have them on the dining room table.
Absolutely. In the middle of a display. If you've got a lovely big table, have three, one in the middle and have them laid out like that. How fantastic is it? So
the little birds could sit in it.
yes.
Oh, can I have that one so I can show everybody? Guys,
We've got birds sitting in the tree. Of
we've
course
got
we have.
loads of people saying
There we go.
that that they are
We got them.
already. They've already got theirs. Congratulations. Are they in here?
The birds are on here somewhere.
Where are they?
Have you buried them?
Maybe. I'll get them out here. Lots of you saying you've already got them, which is amazing. Congratulations.
Yes.
But also, Davina, was Davina, wasn't it? I'm just going to double check. It was, yeah, Davina said, imagine using these images and doing personalised Christmas mugs. I think that's a fabulous idea. That would be...
Sublimation.
Yes.
Oh, Stephanie, can you imagine these little characters on the mugs?
Yeah, that's...
They look
I
and
know.
they're facing each other, because in Minecraft Studio you can change them, can't you? Oh, look.
We need these little birds. They could literally be
Sat in the tree.
all over the tree.
Oh, that's adorable. Look at that. So paint your trees. You can put your moss effect and all of that you've got from Cadence. How lovely are they?
I just need little birds in my trees.
I want little birds running around my garden with hats on.
Amanda, that's not going to happen.
Why?
20% of the stock's gone. Right, I need to do a demo.
Yes, please.
What's the date today? 16th.
Can we get his tree out yet?
If you don't put yours away. 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's 16, 21. Right. So that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday we've got an announcement. We have, haven't we? I'm not. It is a shush. I've kept it a secret for 3 months. I can keep secrets. Right. Let's have a little look at this because it's super exciting. Right. So first of all, you've got in here in the Minecraft Studio. So you're going to download it onto whatever's your favourite thing. Maybe it'll be the USBs.
Yep.
In fact, let's give you the details for those USBs because we've got 2 on. You get them in a bundle of 2. So Shop USB, they've got a deal on them. It's that $14.99 for 2.
For 2. You
But
get
these are 8 gigabytes. So
Yeah.
these are the big ones.
They are the big ones. You used to get 4 gig, so you'd get 2. So you'd only get 8 gigabytes. With these ones, you get in 16.
Right, we've got scene building, we've got reflections, we've got digi-stamps, we've got scenes, and we've got textures. So first of all, I'm going to show you our scene building. Now, what I love about this is you've got everything in 2 colours. Even the wreath is there with white berries instead of red berries. So you've got the little, you've got our little birds. The middle bird, Fred, he's got a different colour hat. So you've got those. You've got them in red and blue. So you can do this, one for the granddaughter, one for the grandson. You can do this for, you've got literally, you've got little boys and little girls. We've got them, they're just super, super cute. You've got the parcels in matching colourways and the stockings. Then you're going to also get your reflections. Now, what we do with a sheet of reflections is put everything that you are going to want to cut on the sheet. But I'm just going to show you a quick little tip for this. So I'm just going to move this one out the way and I'm going to bring this in. Now, normally you would just print that exactly as it is. But if I go into my crop button and I just crop that, and I keep that bit, and I'm going to move that to one side, and then I go into this one, and I go into my crop button again, and I just crop that bit, and I move that to one side, and I'm going to need this as well. And I come into here, and I crop this one, and I do that. Right, so now, on one page, because I only need a few of each, you can put them all on one page. So instead of printing a whole page of the little characters, you can print all the pieces that you need.
Make your own reflection sheet.
Yeah, make your own reflection sheet.
Oh, brilliant.
Then you've got your digi-stamps. So this for me, I think this is make a colouring book. Is put some sheets together, do all the book binding stuff we've got and everything else. Why don't you make yourself your own little colouring book? Because this would be, look at this one, super, super cute. Being able to make these little characters and do this. This is like having digital stamps. And then the other thing that we've got for you is our scenes. So we've got these, which you can see are stunning. So, and let's get our lovely Hannah. Why don't we get a stool? Because we're sitting at the
I'll
same.
get you a stool.
We're just doing beep beep. So there we go with the Christmas trees and everything else. Look at this. It's got a different rug. It's got a different scene. It's a different little room. It's super, super cute. And then, this one's my favourite. You've got the pond in the middle of the village. Of course, there's no ducks. They're in hibernation. But you can see these little villages are just super cute. They're stunning. And all the little characters. But, of course, we need the pond. Because if I go into our scene building, and this is where you are going to absolutely love this collection. Look, she's skating on the pond. I love it. So then you've also got your textures, and this is just the best kind of texture because it complements everything that you've got on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build you a little scene quickly and show you a few ideas. So here we go. So we're going to go into our scene. Well, first of all, we're going to go into here, and we are going to crop into this image. So we're going to crop into it. Oh, I know. I've got two. Oh, I've just thought of another one I need to do. Oh, okay. We'll crop into there first, like that. So that's okay. So that's our scene that we're going to have. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Right. So it's that bit of it that I want. Now I'm going to go into our digital punches. I'm going to go into our basic shapes and we're going to pick our circle. And we're going to take our circle and we're going to take it over that bit of the design. And we're going to just come down here. I'm going to keep the inner. So I've got that part of it. Now I'm going to take my or my berry wreath, this one, and I'm going to stretch it quite big.
Oh, look at that.
Stretch it even bigger. I'm just going to come in here, move all this out of the way, because I need to get hold of it. And if I don't move everything out of the way, what's going to happen is I will get hold of it and everything will get grouped together instead of just those pieces. So I've now grouped it. I'm just going to pull that together a little bit like that so it fits on my page. So this would go on a lovely 7x7 or 8x8 card. You need to come here this way. I'm going to then open my, oops, lost her, she's there. I'm then going to bring this in and we'll just come down a little bit. And so there it is. Oops. And we need to move her out the way so I can get hold of her. And I'm just going to bring her to the front. And then we're going to sit there. She's going to go in there. And she's going to go there, like that. Now, we talked about those white outlines on the dies because it makes it so that it stands out, because at the moment she's quite lost in all that greenery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take her and I'm going to copy her and I'm going to paste another one. So I've got two of them. And this one, I'm going to change the brightness. So I'm literally going to go white. So now she stands out. But I'm also, where's that little square? It's there. Just going to make her a tiny bit bigger, so that when I put this one over the top, it stands out. So she's a little bit, that one's a little bit big, so we'll just make it a little bit smaller. But can you see what a difference that makes when you actually have her and make her stand out like that?
She's lovely.
So, of course, that's your chance to be able to. I'm just going to group them together, and then we can make her a little bit smaller. We can take our wreath off. So we'll ungroup that. And, oops, ungroup you. Didn't ungroup. Group. Why are you not ungrouping? No, don't know why it's not ungrouping. I'm pressing something wrong. But what I'll do is I'll do another one for you and show you some more designs in a minute. That is so cute. Super cute.
Absolutely super cute. Aren't they just adorable little characters? So I'm just going to remind you of the digital aspect of it all and what you're going to be getting. So if you do shop digital, you're going to get both digital forms. So you will get your SVGs, which are all of this, included the artwork, 3 different designs, sizes, reverse reflections, decoupage, whatever is necessary for that particular one, you're going to get, which is phenomenal. And then included, if you're doing shop digital for $19.99, you're going to get the MCS that you've just seen Stephanie working with. This is so easy to work with as well, because even if you're a little bit scared of the digital form and you think, I can't do computers, you absolutely can, because My Craft Studio was designed by crafters, i.e. Stephanie and Diane, etc., right back way when it was actually first a little wee baby. And it's been going, you've never had to change it, have you, Stephanie? It's never been changed, never been up, because it doesn't need it. Because all of the terminology that is on there are things that we talk about as crafters. So as Stephanie just cropped, we know to crop things. We know that word. We know what it's going to do. It's going to cut it down. So don't ever be afraid of actually clicking the buttons, because if you go wrong, there's an undo button, which again is phenomenal. But also it gives you the design space as well. Maybe you're wanting to look at your design, make your card up digitally, print it off, and then actually recreate it with your dies as well, which is just fabulous. Or you're going to create backgrounds with this and create stories that then your lovely little characters then go on to, because we're giving you the beginning of your imagery. So here you have all your images and icons of your characters, including your little stocking and your parcels. Those birds are my favourite, and I just adore them. Then you've also got your reflections that work with your dies, and you're getting your multiple colourways too. This is your digistamps, and like Stephanie said, turning these into colouring books for the little ones is just brilliant. Now, maybe I've just had a moment's thought. Did you see the light bulb? Or my ears light up? You know, like you go into some restaurants, yes, and they give you a colouring book and crayons for the kids. You could do this Christmas Day to keep them quiet at the dinner table if you need to. Put these on their placemats and let them colour in to keep them entertained. How lovely is that? Because you've got Christmas imagery, and then they take it all away with them when they're finished. So they're getting a lovely little treat as well. So instead of crackers and things, they could have colouring images and a few pencils. That would be really super treat for them, and it keeps them out of mischief. So also look at the scenes. Now, you've been asking for them to be in landscape, and we've done that for you. But we've also done indoor and outdoor. Aren't they amazing? Absolutely adore that. Now, one of the things that our lovely Diane does, and I'm just going to lay that down so I can share it with you. She would bring on 2 of these images, and she would cut the windows out. You've done this as well before on Micro Studio, haven't you, Hannah? Cut the windows out, and then sandwich one of the characters in between the 2 layers, so they're looking in through the window, but you've still got the Christmas scene at the back and the snow. So you could have them looking in, peering in and looking at everybody, or saying, come on outside, let's build a snowman. So aren't they adorable? So you're creating your own scenes again. And then finally, one of my favourites, I have to say, whenever you've got beautiful imagery like this, you do need your extra backing pieces. We refer to them as mats and layers, okay? But having the texture and the colours that matches what you're creating at home is a brilliant, brilliant way to start. So if you are a brand new crafter and you go, okay, I'm not really sure how I'm starting with all of this, this is super easy because we're giving a whole paper kit in one go, okay? Now, that one is Shop Digital. You do get your SVGs and your Minecraft Studio, which is, but we prefer to use ours with our brother Scan and Cut, of course, our lovely Melly. We're going to go to the bundle again. So now we've got all of the dies. Now you're going to get 5 sets of dies in this collection, and the artwork is just incredible. I mean, zoom in on their hats, Anna. The hats. Look at the hats, the detail that's been put into their hats. Now imagine getting your foiling pen out and doing it as if they've got gold stitching on their outfits. How fantastic is that? Or putting a flash of gold along the bottom of her ice skates, so her ice skates are actually shiny. I mean, those little birds all need a home for the winter, so maybe, I know they'd like to come to my house and stay with me. I think they'd be adorable. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to make some ornaments with these little birds and actually have them on my tree. So you're getting all of these, all 5 sets for $49.99, but the bundle also includes the Minecraft Studio element as well. So within the Minecraft Studio element, remember, on the reflections, by going for this, you're getting all of the colourways, okay? Going for the bundle gets you all of the digital colourways that you're going to need to cut out with your dies. And remember, in addition to that, you will also get the scenes to build your characters and tell your stories. And you're going to get the corresponding backing papers. So it's the full paper kit. Now, when you've got all these home, think of what you can print onto. We'll go to that next, because you can do rice paper elements, you can do rice paper imagery, and then put it onto your candles like which David normally shows us. Imagine making your rice paper elements and making Christmas dishes and things like that with all these super little characters on. Absolutely fantastic. So when you've got something like this, the world is literally your lobster. So over here, some of the things you can print onto and the things that we've actually got on the show. Now, we've shown you the lovely, so we've got construction acetate. So that one is shop acetate. Shop construction, $11.99 for 10 pieces. So if you're wanting to create a card blank but not have white cardstock, this is the way to go because you can see through it, okay? It's brilliant. And also making your baubles and things like that. So you can cut out the matte layer out of your acetate using your metal shim with your Pro Cut, and then mirror image them, and then you can have it as a bauble on your tree as well, which is going to look lovely. Earlier on, where are those printouts? Here we are, look, let me share with you this. So this one...
And then I need to do a paper demo.
You're doing a paper demo, absolutely. So they're here somewhere. Oh. Yeah, holographic has sold out. Okay, that one's gone. So, you guys, aren't you good when you get a deal? So you've now got your glitter. But who knew, because this is our fabulous non-shed glitter, who knew that you could put glitter cardstock through a printer? Now this has gone through our inkjet, okay? This is inkjet printed, and when I printed it with glossy photo, and it's printed beautifully, okay? So if you're wanting to get, you can have those. If you're wanting to get the non-shed glitter, you're getting 10 sheets, and they're subtle colours. And then literally, it's smooth. I don't know how they've done it. It just works and it's magic. It's fantastic. So you're going to get beautiful colour hues. You're going from the greens to the mints to the silver to that pale blue, champagne, right through to your... And this colour pack matches beautifully with the artwork that we've got on the show, which is fantastic. So that one is Shop Shed, even though it doesn't at all. It really doesn't at all in any way. So it's non-shed glitter. We've got, Amber's got her hand up. Yes, darling. No.
Who's what?
Want to go for a wee.
I've got a few people asking, this is asbestos. Can you print it onto them and shape it?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. You can't actually print onto the
You have to
Spesso
print it onto
sheet.
the...
You print onto rice paper. Then you glue it onto your Sospeso. Then you cut it out and you can shape it. But yes, you can use your Sospeso for this. It is fantastic.
I've got a request, please.
Yes.
Would you, I don't know, Amber, if it's possible, if you can find the white pens that we do, can we get them put on the show? Because I need to show everybody a little trick.
They're just in the top of the trolley.
The white ones, not the glue ones, the white ones.
In the top of the trolley in a glass pot.
And I need to show you a couple of really quick things. Don't worry, because we're here all morning and we're not stopping this show. We're keeping going because we haven't done enough demos for you. So while Amanda's reading messages and any questions, I'm just going to show you a few little things. So first of all, if you have got, we'll get these added to the show if our lovely Amber can find them when she's been to the bathroom. So what you do, you get your construction acetate.
Oh.
And look, you just put snow on. So I'm going to put, it's going to be a snowstorm. So I'm just...
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm doing it on the inside so they can't smudge. So you're putting on a little snowstorm. Just going to get a few up right up there. So there's a lot of snow in the sky.
Had a super idea from our lovely Anne Godfrey.
Yeah.
If you've got the Christmas jumper die set, you can put the characters on the jumpers.
Oh, you could. That's a brilliant idea. That's a really good idea. Oh, imagine the characters on
I
the
know,
jumpers.
the little birds on the jumpers.
Do you know what? If you got our transfer mediums, you can make you could make T-shirts with them.
Yeah, you could.
So look at this now. So it's subtle. The glitter card is subtle, but isn't that fabulous?
Oh, I love that, Stephanie.
With the snow on there. So you've got the snow, and then you've got the glitter card, and then you put your characters inside.
Oh,
So you've got the little character
look.
inside,
And it's snowing.
and it's snowing. How cool is that?
That is really
And
cool.
then put this one here, like that, and then you build up the design. So you would put your red and green cardstock. I think we've still got red and green in 12 by 12, but I am trying really hard to get some more Christmas colours at the moment. And lovely Terry was coming to see us today, but he can't now. So unfortunately, it's going to be another week or so before I can do anything about that. So your little characters are going to go in. So she's going to be skating on the pond. And then that's going to go over the top.
Beautiful.
How cute is that?
Absolutely
Now,
gorgeous.
let's take this away. And you can see, just putting the characters in, it still looks stunning. And that red and green just really brings it to life. So it looks fabulous, doesn't it?
She's beautiful.
But I've got another little idea that I want to just share with you quickly. So while you're choosing the scene that you've got, we just need to come onto Minecraft Studio, go into our scenes, and pick the one that you're going to use. So this one, and this was what happened. I started to do this, and then I got distracted and showed you something else earlier. So that's the bit that, let's move you in a bit. I don't know whether you realise that when you're actually making your scene, if you haven't got it quite where you want it, you can move these little corners in. Right, so that's okay. So then you go into the scene building, you get our little skaters here. Now we need to make her really small because she's right back there. And then this one, gonna flip her. So flip it so she's facing the other way, and gonna make her quite small, and she needs to come to the front because she's there.
Oh,
so
Lord.
Now they're skating through. So now imagine that you've got this. We're just gonna have to do it like this. Look, like that, with them skating, but then this one, so she's going to be there.
Oh, Stephanie,
You can see them in the background. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see this a bit better.
Oh, look.
Oops. Look. How cute would that be? Having them skating, coming through, making them smaller and then getting bigger. I think that would look super cute.
I love these
wouldn't
characters.
it?
I loved your idea about having and making Christmas jumpers and T-shirts for everybody.
Well, but can you imagine that? That would look amazing.
It would look amazing.
Right, I've got something else that I need to share with you as well. Another really quick little one. So we'll just move this out the way. So this one, and then I've got another paper demo as well. Right, so we don't have a piece of holly on its own. And I'm thinking, I want to make a square frame, or I want a corner of it. So you're looking at this, thinking, blinking at, cutting that out is going to take forever. Well, I've got a trick for you, and I'm so chuffed about this. So you get your scissors, and you start here. Look at this, Amanda, look what I'm doing. Oh, now here, I do need to go round it because that's the bit I want.
Just remember to press the right buttons because you're really good at deleting the wrong thing.
I know.
just reminding you. Oh, this is cute. Are you actually cutting out a little bit of the holly?
Yeah, wait and see. But you would expect that I've got to go round the whole thing individually.
Every time you see Stephanie do a click, it's plotting a scissor snip. So just pretend when you're doing that you're cutting with scissors. Look at that.
Right, so now, so you'll be thinking, oh, that white is going to end up overlapping this. I love this, it's so good. Oh dear, I need to flip you. And I want to just rotate that a little bit, and I'm going to make it a bit smaller. There's no white.
How cool is that?
It does it for you. I've forgotten all about this when we do it. When the way we do the artwork, we make it so that you don't have to do that extra little bit of cutting. So if I wanted to do a border for my design, and then I bring her.
Oh, look at that.
So look at this, guys. So you can put the holly up the edge of the design like that.
That's so cute.
How good is that?
That really is lovely. Doesn't that just add that little bit extra to actually edge your card?
And you haven't got, or even though I went quite wide round the edge, it still gives you all of that detail like that. That's really clever. So, right, we're going to carry on now. So we're going to keep going. We're not stopping, but we need your messages. We need your Christmas stories. Let's do Christmas stories, shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we do Christmas stories?
Yes, I'm just going to answer a couple of questions. Angie, hi, darling.
Hi.
This is, yes, you can do the sospeso. Yes, you can print it on rice paper. Yes, the sospeso, your outside matte layer will cut through. Okay, it will cut your sospeso. So yes, you can actually shape your characters if you wanted to. So all of that, absolutely.
The other thing is, while we're looking for questions, can we do another little scout round all the finished samples and look at each one of them individually? Do you want to because our lovely Laura's taken over from Hannah, can we look at every single one of them, Laura? Is that okay? Because you guys love your inspiration, and these samples are so stunning.
They really are stunning.
That I think you need to see them. And when we get to them, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of them that are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to share with you another little idea and a little tip. They're stunning, aren't they?
They are stunning, yeah. Our lovely Judith. Morning, Judith. I wasn't going to buy any more Christmas designs, but I had to have this one for the birds in their little woolly hats. They're so adorable.
Well,
yeah, absolutely.
Don't forget, have we still got them individually as well?
They're going
Amber.
fast, Stephanie.
Sorry?
Have we still got the dies individually?
We have, but they all go in.
Right, so you can still buy individual dies if you'd like to. So that gives you the chance of getting them just individually if you'd like to get hold of them.
So we're over 15% for the bundle, which is the one with the digital aspect with it. We've gone past 25% with the trees that are already in allocation. You guys, I love you guys. You all know a bargain when you've got one, don't you? It's absolutely brilliant. And you also know how much I know all of you are at home thinking, oh, I could do this. What are you going to do with the trees? If you've got the trees in your basket, let us know how you're going to work with them and what you're going to do with the trees.
Tell us your Christmas stories.
Yeah, and we need your stories. Okay.
Have you had a Christmas dinner disaster? I know we've talked about them before,
A
but
few.
there's a lot more than we've had. I know there are.
Andrew said the other day, bless him, yesterday, that one of their dogs, or the dog at the time, they carved all the turkey, etc., and it was on the side in the kitchen. They came back into the kitchen and they didn't have turkey for the Christmas dinner because the dog had eaten it all, which is like, what? So I don't know what they ended up having. I think it was like fish, you know, you'd end up with fish fingers or something, wouldn't you, with your sprouts and your gravy. That's not quite right. I remember several times having dinners, and you know, like you use your microwave for doing some of your veg, and at the end of the dinner, when everybody's finished, it was always, oh, I've left the peas in the microwave. So it was the case you forgot something to dish it up, or it's still in the oven. I've said this a few times. My brother, bless him, they had a big. It was big. He was like a Maine Coon kind of cat, and my sister-in-law was in their kitchen where they used to live, and it was kind of staggered, so you could see the kitchen opposite there, and the next door neighbours had got their turkey out of the oven and put it on the side to rest. And she looked up and looked and had to shout my brother because their cat was stood on top of the turkey eating it. And so he had to sneak over the wall, he had to listen, and he says he could hear everybody. They were all in the living room opening the presents. So he had to sneak into the kitchen, remove said cat from turkey, let go, and then sneak back home with the cat and then lock him in a bedroom out the way so he wouldn't go back. Oh, how naughty is that? Can you imagine? Can you imagine them coming back and saying, what happened to the turkey? What's all these marks in it?
My mum was, it's many, many years ago, my sister had a red setter, and Mum was cooking. It wasn't Christmas dinner, it was a Sunday dinner, was cooking Sunday dinner, and she was in the kitchen and she heard a noise, like a plop, and turned round, and the red setter, Ruby, was up on all four paws, had knocked the chicken off the top, and it had plopped on the floor and was licking it. so my mum just took the skin off and we ate it. Because otherwise we wouldn't have had any lunch. But she'd only licked it.
Yes, it's not like she took mouthfuls.
She'd just licked it. She was licking all the grease because it had gone everywhere. So
Bless her.
We peeled the skin off and had it for lunch.
No harm done.
Had it for lunch.
You're still here to tell the tale.
I know. I just
Bless.
Sometimes, you know.
You just have to do it,
have
don't
you
you?
ever, do you have a 3-second rule in your house?
Absolutely, we do.
We do.
It's only if you're quick enough. Because we've got 3 dogs.
Then you can get
and you have to be fast.
So, when the grandchildren have been round, Betty, my Dalmatian, loves it because because 2 of them the twins are only 1, so they when they eat, it goes everywhere. It's everywhere. I love watching them because they've properly found food, and little bits of it go on the floor, and they end up they come with their little seats to sit in. All ends up on the floor, but it ends up because they're in a booster thing in a chair. They end up with bits of it and it's like garden furniture, so it's like wicker. Ends up in the wicker bits, and for days afterwards, Betty going in, licking in the wicker, trying to get the little bits out, till I go in and get it out properly. They're just, it's
She's a little
hilarious.
vacuum. She's a little vacuum cleaner.
Right, let me show you this as well, guys. So this is where I cut out now. We did have a question about cutting out because somebody had got stringy bits, cutting lines all over, and I'm going to show you how that happens and what to do different. Because I am the cutting out aficionado. I love cutting out, but I don't always get it right. So this is the bit that I cut out from the wreath, okay? I didn't go round every single little bit because that takes too long. And I've got my little birds here, and I love the branch that they're on, but it might be that you want to have something more substantial. So the piece that I've cut out, I'm just going to place it behind them so you can see how much more substantial it is with that extra little bit on.
Beautiful.
Which is really good. So let me show you this cutting out, because I'm going to, we'll just get that there. So first of all, when you're working with it, a little tip for you is make sure that you've got enough space around you on the page. Then you go onto your scissors, and as long as you've got enough space, which actually let me just do that, escape. I'm going to move this up here, because when you then are working, you can see this. If you do, so the instructions basically, if you work down here on the bottom of your page, so you're like that, when you're cutting out, you can't see the instructions. But what you can do is you can either use the roller on your mouse. So Laura, can I just show everybody, it's that bit. If you've got one of those, use that bit. Or the other thing you can do is you can use the sidebar that's actually on the thing. But if you're already at the bottom of the page, it's going to be really hard to do. So make sure that when you're working, you're further up the page than right down here, because otherwise you can't scroll. So that's the first little tip. Then the next bit is, let's get the scissors. Right, so now so look, you can see how I can move up and down, or I can use my sidebar. So even if I can't see it, because I've zoomed right in, you can, even when you're cutting out, you can still go and you can zoom out as well. So I'm going to zoom right in to see where I am, and I'm going to start my cutting. So the minute you do a dot, a click, that starts the cutting out, okay? Each little click is like a little snip of the scissors. So I'm doing a little snips as I go along. Now, if I want, and I'm just going to do a little bit more here. When I went round these berries earlier, I didn't go round them very carefully. So I'm just going to go round them a little bit more carefully, like this. And don't worry that the red line looks like you look like you've got two lots of cutting out at the moment. That used to freak me out a bit, because I used to think, oh, it's all going wrong. It's not going wrong at all. It will eventually meet up with itself. So I'm literally just coming round here and doing there. But if I came out here, so I'm just going to come out here. So it looks like I've got two triangles. But all we need to do, because now I can come right round the bottom, can come all the way down to this bit. Because of the way it's been designed, it will allow me to cut, I've already cut this bit out, and then come down here, and you might end up like this, trying to make it meet. So I'm just going to get up to here. And I used to think that if it didn't go blue, it wouldn't work. And if I didn't get it to do that, it wasn't going to work, but it does. So I'm just going to escape that and show you a little bit more. So we're going to do scissors again. And, oops, I need to click on it. We'll do scissors. Right, so I'm just going to do this. So I'm just going to go straight across and then right round here. And I've not quite got it there. And now I've got all these stringy bits trying to get things working. But if I scroll down and I do keep inner, it still does it. So you don't have to have joined up. The only thing it won't have done is if that's where you stop, it won't have carried on cutting any bits out. But what we do is, I'm just going to bring my parcel on there. That's not one to cut out. Let me get my little birds and cut something out of these. So if I wanted to, oh, look at that. Oh my goodness me. He's got little parcels on the branch. How cute is that? That's
Stephanie.
You just love Christmas, don't you?
Yeah.
Look
Give
at
them a
this.
stocking. Put stockings on the tree. Put stockings on the little branch.
Oh, hang on a minute. We'll hang stockings. Right. So we're going to hang a stocking on the branch. Right. Let's. We'll need to go up a bit so I can make this happen. Right. We're going to hang that stocking there. But I need a bit of string. So I am going to, where am I going to get it from? Let me have a look at these and decide where I'm going to get this piece of string from.
One of the antlers to hook it on.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Right, Amanda, that's your best idea this morning.
Ah, thanks.
Right, so see these little antlers? Oh, yes, this one we need. Right, so I'm going to go into my scissors and I'm going to do some cutting out.
Snoop likes this.
Now this is where this is clever, because I've just cut round that bit. Now that, even though at the moment I'm not joined in, if I go to keep inner, it will still keep it for me. Right, so now we're going to hook that over the branch, and then we're going to bring this to the front.
And hang the stocking.
And hang the stocking.
Hey, look at that.
On that little...
How cool is that?
It's brilliant, isn't it? Right, let me show you another one. Let's say we want to we'll move these out the way. So we want to put the parcels inside here, inside this bit. So I'm going to make the stocking quite big, okay? And I want to put these parcels inside the stocking. So you've got a couple of ways of doing it. So that wants to go in about there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to go from there to there, up, 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 up. Keep the inner.
Oh, look at that.
Like that. How quick was that? And I'm so happy that I've been doing a lot of cutting to see different tips and techniques.
That's brilliant.
Right, we've got 3 minutes to go again. Oh, it's all right. It's got the lid on. Has it got the lid on? It's got the lid on. I thought I'd just flooded the floor. Right, we've only got 3 minutes to go.
Yep.
Oh, no. Right, let me show you another quick card. Oh.
So 2 updates for everybody, or one of the updates is the bundle is now at 33% gone. You're loving this, everybody, and I it really is beautiful. It absolutely is.
Have we answered all the questions?
I believe we have.
Okay, right. I'm just going to share this one with you. So imagine if this was the one that you'd done with the skaters in different sizes at the bottom, but you can so what I've got this oval is the same design, but it's on an oval shape, and Snoop's having a little...
This is funny. We've got a funny story, Stephanie.
Oh, go on, we need to read the funny story.
Maria Bowen. Hubby made a Slimming World cheesecake years ago. That's for his mom and another one for me. Put them in the winter fridge, aka conservatory. We were sitting in the front room and the dog walked in with cream on her nose. We looked at each other, jumped up and dashed into the kitchen, and the dog had eaten both of them. We'd left the conservatory door open.
Oh, so the dog had eaten both of the cheesecakes. Oh, do you know what? I bet that dog had tummy ache. Do you know what I absolutely love about our pets is they have no shame.
They don't have any shame.
They look guilty for about 1 second,
Yeah,
and that's it. Look how so this one. So first of all, I've put the little birds up here, but I've taken the wreath and tucked it around the edge of that oval. But the oval is that design and added that in. And look at the difference it makes tucking that wreath into that corner. Have you got another one?
Yeah.
Go on.
The lovely Tracy. When I was little, we had a real Christmas tree and my dad put earth and bricks and things around it to stabilise it so it was safe. The hamster escaped and made a tunnel under the Christmas tree. We were so scared. We thought the hamster would get stuck, so my poor dad had to take it all out, get the hamster, he rescued the hamster and put the tree back up again. We bought an artificial one the year after.
Our hamster. Oh, we need to go.
Oh.
Right, we'll see you later. Lots of love, everybody. See you in a